the WJCTV News with Kelsey Lawworth,
Rebecca Gonzalez.
Entertainment with Bay. Sports with
Ryan Wolf.
and Field Reports by James Allen. Now, the WJCTV News.
Hello everybody, my name is Kiara Jones-McCracken. I'm your SGA secretary. You're probably not used to seeing me here, but for right now, I'm covering for Kelsey Longworth and Rebecca Gonzalez because they're currently out on PTO. So let's get to the show. Just a heads up for today, guys. Pressing issues going on right now, so the show will be pretty basic, but hopefully soon we can bring you back to a complete show, bring back the entertainment, see the views and the laughs. Let's get to it. All right, guys. By now, I'm sure everybody has heard about all the flooding that has happened in the last week. Such a tragedy to happen. I'm so sorry for the people that have lost their homes and their personal belongings. I hope things get better for you guys in the future. A lot of people have been displaced, and so far in the community, there's been a lot of relief shelters happening around, and we have had some students go on and help those volunteers out. Some from AT and basic security have gone out. We were helping bring in the donations that everybody that brought them in so generously supplied to those in need. I want to shout out the Job Corps kids that came out, helped us out. I'm so proud of you guys. Really, thanks for your appreciation and your dedication to helping this out. On to other news. Along with the same efforts that happened, some of us were at Martin Community Center and others are at the firehouse. The ones that were at the Martin Community Center, majority of us being AT, we were helping unload the trucks that were brought in. We were helping people get inside, figure out where they needed to go to get tetanus shots, vaccination shots, figuring out where they needed to go get their supplies. The ones at the firehouse, they were the ones loading up the trucks. We even had some of the National Guard come out. We had to unload those big Humvees that they were driving up in there. They brought in so much food, so much water, so much cleaning supplies, a lot of things that these victims really needed, and my heart really goes out. Was that the Batmobile? Did I just see the Batmobile? Oh my God. Let's talk about that. To help bring some joy and to lift some spirits up, they brought out the Batmobile to help bring out the kids, to let the kids know, hey, just because of a disaster going on doesn't mean you can't still have some fun. He came out, he played some music for the kids, took some pictures. It was so great for everybody to see it. We even got a kick out of it. You could tell by the picture behind me. We got to take some pictures with him. We got to see the National Guard even help him out, take some pictures with him. Who doesn't love Batman? If you don't, I don't want to hear about it. Somebody else that came out to bring some joy to the world? The governor, Mr. Andy Beshear. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. He came out, he spoke to the public, he let them know, hey guys, even with this tragic event, you have my support. If you need help, reach out some way, somehow. We can help you out. From there, the whole rest of the day just went on pretty smoothly. We got to really help out some people that really need it. And now, don't forget, follow our social medias, guys. We got Facebook and we got Twitter. Come on, we need the followers, guys. Where you at? Where are you? And now, to go on into another segment, let's go into sports. I hope the basketball.
Hi everybody, I'm Ryan Wolf with WJCTV Sports, here with Mr. Romero with me. We started that basketball league. We're going to let him talk about that here in a minute. But let's not forget some of the activities that we had going on with the rest schedule. College tutoring, dodgeball. We had air hockey and a mock interview. So make sure you're checking your rest schedule so you can participate in these fun activities. Here's Mr. Romero with the basketball league.
All right, so we did have quite a bit of trouble getting the basketball league started, either with getting it organized, and then once we got it organized and got a schedule, then we couldn't get all the people who said they wanted to play on the schedule. So we had to change it up and come with a new idea. And we think we found something that's pretty fun. Basically, you come out, we play. It changes sometimes, but let's say Monday at 5:30 or Wednesday at 5:30, you come out and you just play. If you are on whatever team you're on, you win, well, you get a point, right? So today you might get a point, I might play with Ryan and we both get a point. And then I play the next game, we'll mix it up, and then if I win or lose, at the end of the day, I could walk away with 3 points. So, or Ryan, for instance, might only get 1 point, and he plays 3 games. And then we keep it up. We're going to do it for 2 days a week for 5 weeks, and then we're going to have us a champion. Now, I mentioned Ryan maybe only walking away with 1, but so far, Ryan's doing pretty well. You want to look at the standings?
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
All right. So now you can see here the standings. Mr. Wolf has kind of a commanding lead, 5 points. Probably, in my opinion, the most consistent player. Great shot, active and athletic. I like your game.
Thanks, sir.
What about Brown's in second place? Now here's the problem. Brown, from now on, we're not going to count those 3-pointers that you hit off the glass, okay? So those only worth 1 point from now on. But Brown, athletic, he's strong, he hustles. I like his game. Q.
Good defense, too.
Yeah, good defense. That's the key. He had a couple of blocks this past game. Q, he always ends up DNU, probably the next most athletic guy out there. Feel free to throw something on here, man.
Well, you got Mr. Romero there too, trying his best. He's all out of shape and stuff, but he's getting out there and he's playing. So.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe I should have just had you be quiet.
Yeah.
All right. So Zorns, hustler. He plays good defense. He blocks out. James Allen, when he's on, man, he goes to the hole. He plays strong. I like his game because he's a hustler. It kind of reminds me of myself. Carter, he has 1 point. Hayward, he has 1. And then we have a couple of people that said they were going to play, doesn't show up very much, so they don't have any. But right now, it's Ryan in first place with a pretty big lead, and then after that, a bunch of guys in second place at 2. So you can jump at any time, and you can see right now if you were to jump in, you'd only be 2 points down if you start on Monday.
And you could have one day when you get 3 points, and you could have one day when you get no points.
Right, so it's still fun, right? We get to compete out there, and we have a way where if you can't make it or you don't want to play, you don't have to worry about whether your teammates are going to show up or not show up. So anyway, listen, it's not a normal league, but it's fun, and everybody comes out there, and you can tell they enjoy it because after the game's over, if they won, don't forget to mark my point down, Mr. Romero. Don't forget.
And it's fun, too, when you got the rec staff coming in, sitting on the bench watching us. That's how you know it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down. All right, close her up, man.
Anyways, I'm Ryan Wolf with WJCTV Sports. This is Mr. Romero. Y'all take it easy.
Man, it was hard for them to get that basketball league up and running, but now that it is, everybody's having fun. Come out and have some fun, guys. Now, to get into everybody's favorite segment, including mine, let's go into the SPO report. Mr. Romero, I'm loving the I see you.
Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Romero and the SPO report. In just a little while, we're going to have your favorite segment, I See You. But till then, we got to do some announcements real quick. First thing that I want to make sure everybody knows and understands, we have the weekend pass that's available to all you guys. The way the system works, and I know in the past it may have been different in the sense that you may or may not have been eligible to go on pass. You no longer have to come and ask if it's been okayed. Has it been approved yet, Mr. Romero? If there is a reason you couldn't go on weekend pass, you would more than likely already know before you submitted your request. The second thing is, if something pops up that you won't be able to go on weekend pass, I will let you know. Okay, so I'm not gonna just wait till you're about to leave on Friday and then all of a sudden tell you that you can't go. So don't worry, you don't need to come in on Wednesday and then Thursday and Friday asking me if it's been approved. I will let you know if it's not approved. Other than that, you can assume it was. And keep in mind, you need to turn in your request before Wednesday at noon. Keep in mind, all these things have to go through wellness. They have to go through counseling. They have to go to the center director's office, and then it has to go through records. So there's a lot of people who have to sign off on these sheets, and then you have to sign off on Friday. So on Friday is when you should come, and say, hey, Mr. Romero, when can I sign my weekend pass? So just keep those things in mind so it runs a little bit smoother. and we can get those things taken care of. Now, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Miss Wyvana Davis. She is the Social Development Director. She has some reminders and things that we would that she wants to share with you. So let me read some of these things off and maybe explain them to you a little bit in case you're not super familiar with them. We would like to take the time to remind students once they are out of the dorm rooms, their masks must be worn and worn properly until further notice. Keep in mind, right now, we are on a high status. We're in the red in this local community. Once that drops down, we'll be able to take the masks off. So until then, we have to wear our masks, okay? And also footwear. She's concerned about that, and I see that. Slides are not allowed in the main room and especially in the main building, administrative building, and especially not during the training day. So I see some students come in with slides. It's a big no-no. We've talked about the, what are those things called? The Crocs. You can wear the Crocs as long as you have the backs on them. Ms. Davis calls it four-wheel drive, right? You have to have the strap around the back of your ankle, and if you do that, you can wear your Crocs. We want to remind students to properly dispose of cigarette butts in containers that are provided. They're seeing a lot of litter around look, let's keep our, this is where we live. This is where you guys live. I don't live here. You live here. This is your home, at least for now. Try to keep it nice, right? Keep it beautiful. Okay, also, please don't flush things down the toilet other than water or in the showers, because people are using the shower to clean off their shoes and debris goes in it and it backs it up and clogs it. You may not realize it, but it's not designed for that. So you're just going to cause yourself trouble not to have a shower, not to have drainage, and it causes problems. So please don't use the showers to rinse off your shoes and just flush, water and whatever's in the toilet. Don't put any additional paper or anything like that in it, please. Reminder that all lights Sunday through Thursday night must be off by 11 p.m. along with electronic devices in order for everyone to have the opportunity to get enough rest for the next training day. This is something that I've seen because I talk to students who fall asleep in class all the time, and it is something that I think it's something that we need to be respectful to the people who are sleeping. You might say, well, I can't go to sleep like that, but you have roommates and they might want to get a good night's sleep. So I think it's important that you respect the fact that they might have to get to sleep, and you need to turn off these devices. Playing music till late and all this stuff might be how you want to do it, but you have to respect what others want to do because you're sharing a room, okay? Let's see, recreation. Here's something interesting now. Recreation, the week of student pay, we will have Walmart trips scheduled on the payday, Tuesday, and the next day on Wednesday for those of you who didn't get to go on the day before, right? So basically it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday, Walmart trips on payday weeks. Remember, those sign-up times are posted in the main hall bulletin board besides the male restroom, the rec room bulletin board, gym hall area bulletin board, as well as the dorm bulletin boards. Those students who do not have the appropriate PR will be allowed to go, but they will be on the last trip taken based on your PR scores, okay? So let's see, there's one more reminder because she sent it to me after the fact. Trip signups are as following. Platinum cards, college students, and leaders may sign up on Sunday at 6:30 in the gym. Gold and silver on Monday at 5:30 in the rec room, and the remaining students at 6 p.m. in the rec room. All trips begin loading 15 minutes prior to departure. So what it's basically saying is, the higher your card or the college students, you get to sign up first, okay? If you don't take that opportunity to go first and sign up and get on top of the list, and you wait too long, then you won't get your priority ability to get on the top of the list, okay? So take advantage of that. Let's see, we have a couple of things we want to congratulate. Miss Burdette, she won a drawing for participating in counseling groups. Congratulations. Caitlin Wells won the drawing for participating in the counseling group. Actually, more than 4 counseling groups. Caitlin Wells, you do some good things around here, and it sometimes you confuse me, but I think you do a lot of good things, and you need to focus on the good things. I'm proud of you when I see these positive things about you. Let's see, $25, right? Also, Melanie Wagers for winning the drawing for participating in counseling group last week. Listen, counseling is important because not only is it good for you, but there are other students who need your support. And those of you who actually volunteer to go on your own time to a counseling group so that these people have someone to share thoughts with and ideas and talk about things, that's really important. So I think I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. Lastly, before we get to I See You, I just want to briefly talk about, all you guys. I know many of you, I'm a military guy, right? And it was a long time ago, but I remember going to the military, going to boot camp, and I know that like my first few weeks, it's kind of got to the point where it was lonely. It's a lot of new faces. All your friends and family aren't there. And it took me a minute to adjust. I come from a really small town in Louisiana, not a lot of opportunity, not a lot of things for me to do, to grow as a person, to have opportunities. And I left. And when I left, boy, if I could have came back, if I could have went home, I would have done it pretty quickly. But I didn't have the opportunity because I was in the military, right? You can't just leave if you don't like it. But what ended up happening is over time, I kind of gained my own independence, and I realized that my best opportunities were not back home in this small town in Louisiana. I went overseas and lived there for a few years. I moved to Los Angeles, California, and lived there for 11 years. And then, basically traveled most of the United States and countless countries overseas, doing different things and having different experiences. And I ended up settling up here in Kentucky. Started off in Lexington, then got, my family and my family's from here, so I moved out here. The point is that all these opportunities, the successes I had in life, I attribute mostly to the fact that I didn't just keep myself in a box in the place where I grew up, and I expanded and I made new friends, and I found other things that were important to me that weren't right there in that same little area. I still got to see my family, my friends, but maybe not every day. And you have to start asking yourself, is your future, is it worth going back to the place that maybe you weren't super successful at to begin with, but now you're here, you have the opportunity. So sometimes it's going to be, you're going to be a little homesick. You're going to be a little bit wanting to go home and maybe like, this ain't worth it, but it is worth it. It is worth it. You're having an opportunity at no cost, the free education. You get yourself a trade, get yourself a job, get yourself a driver's license, everything you need to be successful in life. Don't give up after you get here for a few weeks and decide that, I'd rather go home and throw it all away because I miss home a little bit. Everybody misses home, believe me.
Haters skateboarding. I see you. Stop watching me, watch your females. Oops, I'm sorry.
That's right. First, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Ms. Davis, the center director, for the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she continues to put into this project. Our new studios, the ICU studios that we have, beautiful, huge TVs everywhere, all these awesome pictures on the wall of all the things. Eventually, all these pictures will be you guys who accomplished certain things. And man, do we have some accomplishments I can't wait to talk about this week. All right, first of all, we have some placements right here. Let's see, we have Austin Fannin. Man, got a job, making a lot of money. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you. I'll find out if I can tell you how much money, but that's good money right there. So good job, Austin. Let's see, we got Natasha Matheson. Man, she got a job in protective services. That's good money. Look at her, making good money. I like it. I don't want to break no glass. I don't want to break no glass, man. This is a night. Okay. All right. So now we have some people just graduated. CPP, Caden Shaw, Michael Gutierrez, Jacob Chambers. Jacob, I see you on that basketball court, man. Keep coming out and playing with us. All right. So here is something that, where is it at? Where's my gains? Tamika Mathis, 2 gains in tape reading. 2 gains. Get pumped up.
I'm Hans. And I'm Franz. And we want to pump you up.
That's right. If y'all don't get it, gains, that's a weightlifting thing. Keeping y'all in the loop. All right. So this week, man, I got the list for all the card holders that went up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people who went up in their card situation. So let's take a look. Let's go to the big screen. Let's roll these silver cards. All right, Ahmad, I see you, Ahmad. James Allen, Patrice, Jacob Bailey, I see you. Michael Bennett, I've seen you for a while. Perez, Trey Brown. Trey Brown got him. Jake Haynes, Dustin Cook, Jonathan Couch. Trey Brown got him a silver card. Zen Gannon, Gagnon, I always get that one wrong. Ian Gutierrez, Ms. Hamilton, John Hoss, Devin Heath, Jerry Ingram, Taj James, I see you. Q, I see you. Cecil Jett, good job, Cecil Jett, I see you. Jenna Lewis, great student, helps me out with this program. Anthony Longarzo, Carl Marshall, Tamika Mathis, Dalton Medley, I see you, Dalton. Haley Miller, I see you. Megan Minning, I see you. Mugabe, I see you. Missouri, I see you. Jacob Rosedale, Angel Vieira, the Witt brothers, James and Wesley, I see you. Always on this list, right? Kenneth Williams, Ryan Wolf, I see you, Ryan. I see you guys. All right, so now we have some students doing some great things, man. Gold cards, working hard in the classroom, working hard in the dorms, in the social environment, doing all the things they're supposed to. Let's get started. Let's talk to these people. A lot of new names on the list. Let's start. Ronald Anna, Hector Ayala, Rebecca Gonzalez, Matthew Pettit, all new folks on the gold card list. Good job. Then we have some folks been around. Caleb, the best video of them all, right there. Yep. Mackenzie Hamilton Williams, that's right. Kelsey Longworth, Fabrice Ramus, I see you. All our gold card winners, congratulations. Thank you for all the hard work, for being great students. And that's wait, but there's more. That's right. We have my first platinum student. That's right. Here we go. Roll it up. That's right. Sierra Jones McCracken, congratulations. The first platinum card holder of my tenure here at Job Corps. The entire time, 3 years I've been here, first platinum holder that I'm aware of. Congratulations, thank you for all the hard work. That is all. Y'all want one more? You want one more? Let's go. Oh God, that was a little bit too hard. Thanks for all the hard work. Keep doing great things, man. Let's talk about it. We want to identify all you guys who are doing great things. Remember, you've come too far to only come this far. Don't go anywhere. You've been here. You're doing the hard stuff. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes life is hard. Fight through it. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, that's all the news we have for you this week. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Kiara Jones McCracken. Till next time.